The Global Vaccine Alliance, Gavi, is said to have provided much funding for the Nigeria's health sector in the last 1 decade. Gavi's plan to stop the funding this year raises serious concern about how the government will make up for the funding gaps that its exit and that of other donor partners will create. This forum is organized by the United States Agency for International Development to discuss with health commissioners and legislators on how to fill the funding gap that the exit of donor partners will create.
I think one of the challenges that the government has had in both a national and state level is to appropriately use existing funding. And I think that's why we're here this week, because existing funding can be used in a way that can go a long way if it's appropriate. And that's why, again, that's why we're here this week.
However, some participants in the forum advocate the need for a strong legal framework that will ensure universal health coverage and healthcare financing.
We have key role to play to ensure that we come up with legal framework that can put in place a process of improving healthcare financing.
Part of the policy direction in Nigeria today is that the states should have their state-supported health insurance scheme. But for you to achieve that, you need to put in place a structure. So we are supporting the states on how best to put in place the structure for health insurance.
Meanwhile, a representative of the State Commissioners for Health emphasizes the need to implement the Abuja Declaration of 2001 to improve financing for the health sector.
The 15% Abuja Declaration will go a long way if the federal government implements it and all the state governments across board.
Nigeria's annual appropriation for health fluctuates between 5.4% and 4.6% of the total budget for the country since 2011. The government is, however, planning to scale this up to 6% as it earmarks 51 billion naira for the health sector in the 2017 budget currently before the National Assembly.